Good morning, YouTube. It's 4:30 in the morning, Friday. I plan on making a video today. I didn't plan on having a toothache and sleeping for 2 hours to wake up at 1:30 in the morning with a toothache and not being able to fall back asleep. And if I do go to sleep now, I'm never going to make it work. So, starting my day early. I'm not sure what all I'm going to record today. I can barely keep my eyes open. There's something I'm supposed to do today. I just don't remember what it is. I'll be back in a little bit. Good morning, YouTube. Yesterday I didn't record very much. I woke up after my 2 hours of sleep, or 2.5, whatever it was I ended up getting, and I worked and had a hard day at work, a rough day at work, and so I went over to my mom's, and she had hurt her knee in Ohio, so my sister brought her back, and I stuck around in case she needed anything. Then I fell asleep. Got 8 hours of sleep last night. Today it's actually Saturday now, and I'm on my way to the same shop I was at last week, where my brother has part of that building, and I will be. They have apparently a camper plugged in for a guy that lives out of town that only works there every so often. He stays in that camper. My brother reported to me that there was smoke coming out of where it was plugged into an adapter. What I take from what he said, he tried to describe the situation, but it sounds like he got the 30 amp camper plugged into a 20 amp adapter, or 110 volt, into a 20 or 15 amp adapter, probably running to a 30, 40, 50, I don't know what size breaker it's going to. And it sounds like that wire's just melting. So what I think I'm going to do is, I'm hoping, I haven't seen it yet, I'm thinking what I'd like to do is the right thing, and that is to hook up a 30 amp outlet to a 30 amp breaker and just plug the thing straight in with no adapters and no cords. That's my thoughts right now, but like I said, I haven't seen it yet. So I don't know. I'm thinking later on today, though, when I'm done. I don't have anything else scheduled. Depends on emergency calls and things like that, but I might go through my giveaways and all the ones, any ones that don't have comments, I'll keep up. The ones that do have comments, I think I'm just going to go through those today. I got to get rid of some stuff, and my whole channel's filling up with giveaway videos. I'm going to start deleting some of those. So we're headed out now to Lowborough. I'm not going to record the drive because you guys saw it last time. I'll see you in a little bit. You see a lot of this around Pittsburgh. Roadways collapsing. I don't know if it's because they built it on old mines. They just built everything right on top of all these old mines, or what. But we have a lot of that, especially out in this area. Basically, everything this guy sells is junk. So that's why I really haven't stopped. That RV's been sitting there for at least a year. And I just keep looking at it. It might not even be for sale. It might just be his personal RV. But it's not the nicest thing I ever saw on his lot. And it's... Here I am thinking about a Class A. The reason I'm thinking about a Class A is for the pulling power. The ability to pull a van or something that I can work out of. That's my big issue right now. Is I'm pretty much stuck to, I'm really restricted on weight. A Kia Soul seemed like it would be a good vehicle for me because I could put tools in it. Not a lot of tools. I don't need a lot of tools though. In fact, I might start giving some of them away. I don't know yet. I might start. Yeah, here we are. Pallet heaven. This place is literally right on the river. There's the river. I mean, it's not on the river, it's right next to the river. This all used to be used for loading or unloading barges, probably loading. And here's the camper. I don't even see a power cord back here laying on the ground. I wasn't exactly right. What melted was the adapter. But it melted on the female end, which is something caused by the camper. Nothing wrong with the building electric. It was on 20 amp breaker, plugged into a 20 amp receptacle. But it had other things on that circuit too, and they're all okay. So what I'm going to do now is go to I'm going to the Blue Store, Lowe's. I'm going to get a 30 amp receptacle, a box, cover, 30 amp breaker, because there is 30 amp, well, yeah, it is a 30 amp service going to it. So it'll be protected at 30 instead of damaging or risking a fire by, I never liked those adapters going down to 15, 20 amps from 30. It's just not safe. If you understood electricity, you would understand what I mean by that. So, I mean, it was protected at 20 amps, so that should be safe. I still have to investigate and see why the breaker didn't trip and why or maybe the adapter's bad. I'll follow through, but I'm going to do it right from the beginning, and I'm going to follow through and see how everything's running. We'll be back. This really isn't the best day to be out driving around, even though it's only 11 a.m. It's St. Patrick's Day parade this year is today, and there's probably already a lot of drunk people on the road. So So once I get this job done, I'm just going back to the RV and not going anywhere else today. He got snow on his truck. Here's where we gotta go. I tried using my GoPro today on the drive, but I guess it's too cold out and it doesn't want to work. But that was pretty wild. There was a motorcycle. It's like 30 degrees here, snow flurries. There was a motorcycle, no working lights, flying past me. So here we are. The price of breaker sure went up. We need 130 amp. We're going to use 4 square. I'm not seeing the cover I need here. Here's one we need, a flush mount RV outlet. So I had to change it up. I had to go with this box and this cover because they're out of the exposed raised covers. I can't just leave here without going through the tools. Don't do it, Denny. Okay, so I bought a couple little tools. Don't judge me. Yeah, I know, I just said I was getting rid of them. So where I'm working at today is directly across the river from here, where we're at. And I gotta go 2 miles out of the way to get around it. That's the guy I bought my van off of. Holy traffic. I can't quite see it from here, but I know it's basically directly across the river. I really use a dumpster right about now, or large trash can to throw some garbage into. Up here on the right is Dave's Diner. It's a pretty popular spot. Excellent food. It's right there on the right. And there have been a few different United States presidents and vice presidents that have visited there for breakfast when they were in Pittsburgh. There's our Pittsburgh gas prices right now. $3.73 for unleaded, $4.81 for diesel. Shop's right over there. You can see the yellow excavator. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. I can see it. Pittsburgh has a lot of bridges. A lot of rivers. Make the need for those bridges. Back. Okay, so that's the big stack over there. It's not directly across the river. It's probably a half mile. Yeah, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile. My brother offered me this shipping container, the one that's open, for storage whenever I hit the road. That was nice. Well, I didn't get everything I needed. So back off to Lowe's. I need two conduit connectors. I need 3 couplings. And I should have looked at this. That's my own dumb fault. The plug end from the RV is melted. The cord seems to be fine. There must have been something where that both, you know, the male and female were both melted. There had to be something wrong in that connection. Something loose. I don't know, but whatever. It's just another half-hour driving. And then I have to find a route through the store that doesn't go past the tolls, because I just can't help myself. So here we go, back off to Lowe's. The nice thing about buying the 2 little tools were tools that I could use today, and I can bill that to the client. Also, I'm probably going to have to charge him 10 gallons of gas, because I'm going to go through at least 7. I'm going to guess with sitting in traffic it might be 10. There I go. Okay, his shop's right there, and that tower is right there. The lines are pretty long in there. The guy in front of me was buying 36 boards, wooden 1x1s or 1x1.5s, and they were $5 a piece. He had 36 of them, and she rang out 336. And then she couldn't figure out how to fix that, because he already paid. So they had to do like a return. I'm like, I'm not getting out of this line and trying. All the other lines are so long, and I'm not a huge fan of self-checkout. I'm on the wrong lane. I can go this way. So it was about an extra, maybe 5 minutes, and then the guy finally said, you know what, I'll just let these other people go first and they can work on my stuff. So that was pretty cool. So we're headed back down to work. I don't know, there's two piles of like paperwork and make sure the driver and put the covers on the whole thing. And there was a couple. When they would have done it, it was a knife, it was the chest. There was the problem. Well, that was about an hour and a half of work. I stuck around though to make sure that that plug wasn't getting hot. Pretty sure it's just that one spot where it plugged into the adapter. I feel pretty confident that it's good now. In those few hours that I was gone, I came back to the RV and I started doing a little cleaning, and something weird has happened. I have at least 20 ants, like big carpenter ants in here. It's like 30 degrees outside. I don't know where they're coming from. Is it because, maybe it's because it warmed up outside and then cooled down real quick again, and they were just finding somewhere to go. But how the heck did they get in here? You know what? When I ran my Mr. Buddy heater to the propane grill tank, I cracked that window an inch to run the line through. I wonder if they would have came through there. I've been killing them. I know ants, they're not going to hurt you, these things, but I don't want them in here. I don't want them in my food and stuff. I have to go to the Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere tomorrow and see about finding something that kills them. Or do I have to flea bomb this or bug bomb my camper? If I have to bug bomb it, I've got to turn all the propane off. There's a lot to do, I think, when you bomb something like that. And then I think I have to stay out of here for so many hours. Oh, this is something new to me. I'm not used to ants inside. I'm going to work on that tonight and tomorrow. Also, the other thing I wanted to bring up was I had 2 messages so far. I know that's not that many, but when you have 200 subscribers and you get 2 messages saying the same thing, I should probably explain myself. I know my videos are all over the place. My videos are my RV life. That includes how I make money to do this, how I'm making money to save up to travel so I can travel the country and show you sights and cool things and quirky things and beautiful things. It all goes into that. I have to make money, so I show some of my work. I don't show all my work. I show about 5% of it. Also, what was the other thing they said? Oh, they recommended that I would separate my videos. Say, if I'm working on a vehicle, put it on one channel. If I'm doing electrical, put it on another channel. If I'm doing locksmithing, put it on another channel. I tried 2 channels. It is not easy. When you work 7 days a week, 25 hours a day, which is what it feels like, but I don't, and then still try to make videos, it's too hard to do all that. So that's why I did the playlists. There's an electrical playlist, there's a locksmithing playlist, there's a traveling playlist. There's several different playlists. So if somebody's into one thing, they can go onto my channel and they can click on that playlist and watch what they're interested in. I think that was the best way to do it. Well, I think that's it for today. I might do something with, like I said earlier, I might do something with the giveaways tonight. But I am kind of worn out. We'll see what happens. I think it's only like 8 o'clock or something. Not even, it's 7:30. I might still do something with the giveaways. That'll be another video though. It won't be up tonight. Alright, you guys have a good night.